So what we're going to do, Sam, is that I'm going to walk you through how you do a LinkedIn, how you can do a LinkedIn Live. First, the first thing you need to do is you need to check whether you have access to LinkedIn Live. That usually means you have to have the creator mode switched on, which LinkedIn should have. In the past, it was that you didn't have it switched on and you had to go and switch it on. Now it should be switched on.
Got you.
But you need to check to see whether you're able to do that.
Okay.
And now we're going to go on a little journey where I'm going to show you what we do in terms of creating a LinkedIn Live.
Sure, let's do it.
Okay, so the first thing that we do is that we use a tool called Restream.
Okay.
I pay, I think it's £19 a month, which is what, $21 a month or something like that. And that enables me to basically stream to 5 different platforms.
Got you. Okay.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to share my so I'm going to share my desktop. And I'm going to get rid of a whole bunch of stuff. And let's go to Restream. So can you see my screen at the moment?
I can, yeah, the blue window.
Blue window, yeah. So these are my up and coming events. So I've got one this afternoon at 2 o'clock. What I'm going to do is I'm going to create an event. So I go to the studio and I'm going to give it a name. It's going to go on in 15 minutes. And I actually created an image in Canva earlier on.
Perfect. Look at
Do you know who that is?
He looks familiar. As a handsome man, I think, isn't he?
Yeah, good-looking guy. Good-looking guy.
Yeah.
And then what we're able to do, so you put in the title, the description. In that description will be what will appear on LinkedIn.
Yeah.
So if you have hashtags, you put it in there.
Yeah.
And the description. The same thing with LinkedIn. Don't put external links in the main piece because the algorithm doesn't like you taking people outside of LinkedIn.
Of course. Yeah.
So what we do is that we click next, and then what we can do is that we can stream this to 5 different places. So in this case, this would be YouTube, Facebook, and X. I'm just going to run this as a test for you. So I'm just going to basically create one on LinkedIn. And I press the button and I create the event. It takes a couple of seconds for that to churn through. So in Restream, what you do, you connect your socials, the social platforms you want to use to Restream. And then what you have is a link. There's 2 different types of links you can have. The first one is what we would call as a pairing link. What that means is that everybody else who comes, so if you're gonna, so we can run this, we can do this at 1:15 if you want to. So let's just copy that link, and if I put it in the if I stop sharing for a second and I put it in the Zoom chat.
Yeah.
Okay. So you now have access to that.
Got you.
Let me share my desktop again. Now, when you go into that, you should now see the Restream. With a pairing link, what enables you to do, if I'm going to interview you, for example, you can pair your socials.
Got you. Okay.
So what that means is, so for example, this afternoon, I'm doing a podcast and there's 8 of us. So there's 7 of us, which are internal, and 1 guest. We are basically sharing that out through all of our LinkedIn profiles.
Brilliant. Okay.
So the amount of reach you can get can be massive. So if you've got like a big panel session, now what I would say is that ordinary people who don't do podcasts all the time quite often don't understand how it works.
Yeah.
So even though I run a podcast, 50% of the people don't do it and don't understand.
Yeah.
If you want to, you can send a link which isn't a bearing link.
Got yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So that's it all set up on Restream.
Yeah.
If I go to LinkedIn and I go to my LinkedIn profile,
Yeah.
you should be seeing my LinkedIn profile at the moment.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if I go down to here, this is the LinkedIn. That shouldn't happen. Of course, when you're doing it live, so this is it set up on LinkedIn.
Got yeah.
With the title and the text. Yeah. And what you need to do, this is one of the reasons why I'm recording this, so that you can see all the detail, is that one of the things that you need to do is you need to don't error on me again. You need to go into this, and what you need to do is you need to so you can edit the post.
Yeah.
And I wonder whether it's just because it's saying it's live in a bit that it's not allowing me to do this. But what you're able to do is that you go into the let's use this one. You click on the event.
Yeah.
And it was a bit. And then what you do is you go in and edit the event.
Got yeah.
So what you do is you basically take what you set up in Restream.
Yeah.
You cut that. Well, you copy it. You go into edit, and then what you do is you paste it into the description.
Got yeah. Okay.
Yeah. This is so what we've done is that we've taken the thing from Restream, pushed it out to LinkedIn. It creates the LinkedIn Live, but what we're doing is that we're putting the description into the LinkedIn Live.
Perfect. That makes sense.
The next thing is that you put the name of the speaker in, and it will infill that. And what it does is that it actually sends a note to the person, a DM to the person that it's been set up. Now, once each speaker, when they're given a speaker invite, when they accept it, LinkedIn allows them to send 1,000 invites to that show in any 1 week.
Yeah, got you.
Okay. So what you're doing is that if I know that you said that you wanted to possibly talk yourself, but if you're doing and I'm just saying this, so if you ever want to do a talking heads like this, it means that the person that you're inviting is able, you can say something, well, you can go and invite 1,000 people. So it means that the reach that you can get from using a podcast, a simple podcast, can be massive.
Yeah, absolutely. Because you can leverage everyone else's network who joins that.
Exactly. So do you want to go live?
I mean, I'm happy to go live. Yeah, sure.
Okay. So if you click on that, what we'll need to do is we'll need to put this on mute, otherwise we'll get a feedback.
Okay.
But if you click on that link that I put in the chat, that should take you through, and it will take you through to the green room, which is basically where it's a holding pattern for you.
Cool. I'll just click on that, and then it says continue with Google, so I'll just log in there.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, it looks like I'm in the green room. Then I click add my channels.
Yeah, so add your channels. You don't. There's a line at the bottom that says you don't have to add your channels if you don't want to. So if you just for speed, just don't do that.
Okay, cool.
Don't do it today because it's just a test.
Okay.
Okay.
Get off that.
Let me put.
Here we are.
Okay. So replay.
Replay it. Okay, so I need to join a platform such as Restream.
Yep.
In doing so, I can link up to 5 channels where I can go live, such as Facebook, YouTube, LinkedIn, X. To go live, I have to schedule an event. So it's not something I can just do ad hoc, click go live. It's schedule the event.
You can. I mean, we
I
basically
can.
did one
Oh yeah,
at
for
11:05 and then went live at 11:15.
Yeah, true. Okay, yeah, so I can do that. And once I'm in there, I can put in the title and description, which then would show up on the LinkedIn feed as a scheduled event. Once I go onto once that's done, I'll have a link where I can share with other participants or other people that I'm going to be sharing it with. I can then go to LinkedIn, click on the event, click manage, and once I'm on there and add any speakers, I can then go further down, copy the description that we put in Restream and paste that into the caption of the event. And then once we're ready, we go on Restream's platform.
It's just there's a number of steps which makes it kind of seem complicated, but once you've done a couple of them, it just becomes like second nature.
Yeah, perfect. No, that's super helpful. I think, that there, although it seems complicated, as you just said, is vastly less complicated than trying to Google it, because it was just a range of, can you go live? Are you able to go live? I was like, I don't know. There's no button for it, but no, that was super helpful because it was a real blocker for me. That.
Okay. Well, there you go. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Tim. I appreciate it.
And do you want me to send you a copy of this recording?
That'll be fantastic. Yeah.
Okay.
I've got it in my head, but I will forget.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cheers, Sam. Have a good weekend. Hope this was useful.
Cheers. It was very useful. Thank you very much.
Okay. Cheers. Bye.